What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do kind of like a get to know me video, so just a little bit of an intro to me and my life, and just a little background, because I feel like for me, when I watch somebody's channel, that's very helpful to know kind of a little bit about that person. It's one of those rare moments where my daughter's actually taking a nap. She's 9 months old and is just in that stage where she's learning so many things, and she just started crawling, so she just wants to go, and she doesn't want to sleep. So nap time is hell on earth for us. It's so funny because she has a big girl crib in her big girl room, and then she has a mini crib in our room. So her mini crib is just this little mini crib, right? So that's just like what's in our room that she sleeps in, because we do room share. We're gonna probably room share until a year, but she also has her room. The problem is, like, our house is a 2-bedroom. It's a pretty decent sized house, but it only has 2 bedrooms, and the bedroom that she's in is all the way in the front of the house. So it kind of makes me nervous. My mommy postpartum anxiety just kicks in when it comes to that subject. So we're gonna room share for as long as we possibly can. So somehow Aaron got her to sleep, able to get ready, and I was able to clean the house and like polish my kitchen and all that stuff, so that was nice. If you guys know me, or my face looks familiar, I had a channel before, and I was basically like single, and I do like lifestyle videos and makeup videos and stuff like that, and I just stopped doing that once I became a mom, because it just, my life changed so much and the content that I wanted to do was different. So in this channel, I want to have an intro. It's more of just kind of like a girly channel where I shared like my hobbies and stuff, because obviously like my life was a lot different. Anyway, so I am just turned 30 in June. We live in California. And we live in a part of California that is very expensive, which honestly, all of California is pretty expensive, but we live in like Southern California. My boyfriend is Aaron. He is 31, and we have both lived in California our whole life. We will eventually get married. I know that's kind of like a weird thing for some people, because like when you have a kid, people assume you're just married, and we're not. He was married before, and I was in a really long relationship before, so we're kind of taking that slow, in the sense that we both want to be married, but we also want to have like the perfect wedding and honeymoon and all of that stuff. And another thing is, like, we found out we were pregnant, and that kind of changed things a little bit, in the sense that like I don't want to have this super long engagement, and we focused a lot of our energy on, rather than get engaged and getting married and having a wedding, just preparing for our baby. And now that she's here, I like the idea of her being our flower girl. So we just never really haven't done it. And honestly, like, I wanted a kid way more than I wanted to get married. That's just, my priorities were there. I don't need to justify it, but I just answer that question, because I know sometimes people get weird about that. We both work. We are full-time career people. COVID's kind of messed that up a little bit for him lately, but we're getting back on track slowly, starting to get some more job offers, so that's awesome. He is in the technology industry, and he does like technological engineering, and as I've said in my other videos, I am a clinical social worker on my way to getting my license. So for now, I will be working in the jail setting, doing mental health with severely mentally ill inmates. But come the end of the year, I should have my license, my full license, to practice independently. That is going to make it so awesome for like my life that I want, like the lifestyle that I want, with as far as having kids, because with a license as a clinical social worker, you can practice independently, you can have a private practice. I can see clients and patients like outside of just a normal 9 to 5 work day. The other thing is, I wouldn't have to work under somebody. So one of my dear friends has her own practice, and she has invited me to, once I become licensed and kind of establish myself, to come on over and be part of her practice, which is going to be so awesome, because as much as I am excited to work for this jail, as you guys know, I just started working there. It's a wonderful place. The company is awesome. They're just really positive and full of good energy, and it's a good place to work. They pay you really well. As much as I'm excited for that, I'm also looking forward to having a license because I can practice independently, and it's not feasible for me. I'll tell you guys a little bit about like my decision to be a career mom. It was a decision in that, yeah, we probably, even though Southern California is expensive, Aaron and I probably could have swung me staying home because he was making a lot of money, but it's just not comfortable. Like, he jokes and says, well, you like expensive things, and I do. Not like crazy bougie expensive, but like I do have a taste. I mean, I worked hard to get to where I am with my career and stuff, so I do treat myself, and my house and like things that I like sometimes can be kind of lavish, and that's fine. But he jokes, and he's totally not serious. Like, he's willing to like work hard, and we're both, that's why we're together, because we both work really hard, and you know, but it's just not feasible for me to be at home, and I worked 6 years to get a master's degree and a license, so it doesn't make sense for me to just like stop my career and stay home. So it's a combination of things. It was a difficult decision to make. I can do a whole nother video on that as far as like, well, I work full time and all that stuff, but we as a family chose that like that's the best thing for us. My mom, I am so blessed because my mom, my parents actually babysit her for us. Like, we don't pay them, they do it out of the like need and want to be around Autumn. So it's really, really nice. We are so lucky. I mean, like, I know that people pay thousands of dollars to have their kids in daycare or to pay somebody to watch their kids, and that sucks, and I know it can be so like such a burden on a family, but we don't have that problem, so that's really, really nice. My mom loves taking Autumn. Like, right now Autumn is at home with us because Aaron and I haven't been at work, and my mom is dying. Like, she's constantly like, can I have her for the day, which is fine. Like, I love how much she loves her, and she watches her for us, so it's super, super cool. So that's where she goes when we're working. We have pets. So right now we have a full house of pets, just because before I met Aaron and before I obviously had a baby, I rescued a lot of animals, and that's just like, it was just me and my pets, right? Like, we have this nice house and it's big enough for them, and I have a huge yard. I'll show you guys one day. And yeah, I had all these animals. So when I say all these animals, I have 3 dogs, 4 cats, a parrot, and a bearded dragon. So it's a lot, and it gets crazy. So we have a big family. One of our dogs, I love her, and you guys don't take this the wrong way, but she's like a lot older now. Like, she's old, and she's got kidney failure. So unfortunately she won't be with us for like a lot longer, and I will be dying the day that she goes, because I just like, she's my baby. And I'm like tearing up just thinking about it. Like, why did I even have to talk about this? I don't know why I went there, but my point is, it's a lot of work. So if you have pets, it's something to consider if you're pregnant or you're expecting or trying to have kids. Like, it's a lot of work. You guys will know that. Some of you guys may know that if you have pets and kids, it's a lot. You're constantly cleaning, and with kids, you're constantly cleaning anyway. But yeah, it's been, y'all, my postpartum OCD has been real with the cleaning. And it's summer, so you're constantly doing like the flea treatments and like trying to keep them clean and like off the baby stuff. And then when they get on the baby stuff, you start to get weird. You get more comfortable with it, but yeah, it's a lot. So it's me, it's Aaron, it's Autumn, and then it's a zoo. There's a ton of us. So that's really a lot, but we do have help there too. So my grandma, everybody in my family is pretty much retired. So like, I am so thankful to have both sets of, like, I have both sets of grandmas. My grandma and my grandpa just live 10 minutes away, and my grandpa, you know, they're getting like a lot older, of course, but I'm still thankful to have them around. We did lose my grandpa on my mom's side, so it's just my grandma and then her boyfriend, who is awesome. Like, I really, really love him a lot. And then my Aunt Laura, who has, she is diagnosed with Down syndrome, and you'll meet her one day. She is the like gem of our lives. She's a comedian. She's super sassy, but yeah, she's just everything to us. So one day you guys will meet her. But I do have both grandmas, which is really, really good. Aaron has, his mom probably lives like 20 minutes away. We don't see her very often. And then his grandpa and aunt we see sometimes. And his aunt actually just lives down the street. Her and I are super close. They come over, we like have some drinks and like make dinner together. Like we're really good, close with them. So we have a lot of help. My grandma, when Aaron and I are at work, she comes over and takes care of our dogs, which is super cool. Like I said, we're so thankful to have family. And it's funny because just kind of talking about like our dreams and our hopes, like for a while we were throwing around the idea of potentially moving out of state and kind of like bailing from California and trying to find something that is cheaper and just more affordable, maybe like Texas or Tennessee or somewhere like that that's nice and that has like, you know, like good schools and just somewhere that we know about, honestly, because we have a lot of people that live in Texas, like family, friends, and family that have moved to Texas or are from Texas and they went back. So we know that it's a good place. It's just we don't have any family out there, and I don't think that our family would move out there. So we are in California for now. Obviously, I'm getting my license and building my career in California, and so is he. I'm trying to make sure she's not awake. And I have a cat creeping up right now. This is Luna. You're all right. This is like before I had, like when I was single, Luna was like my baby. So she would sleep in my like shoulder every night when she was a kitten to like a full grown cat. So when Autumn was born, she had a really hard time. So when Autumn's sleeping, she'll usually come find me and get some lovin's. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, we have a lot of pets, we have a lot of help, we have, we're very lucky, my family are big on like traveling and like going to, like the desert and to the river and stuff like that. We go riding and camping. I've done that since I was little. So now that Autumn's here, we're gonna keep the tradition and we're gonna continue doing that. So Aaron and I are working toward like getting a toy hauler and like all that stuff and just trying to kind of like just enjoy our lives and teach our daughter to enjoy hers and the outdoors and all of that stuff. So we do more like glamping, like I said, the word toy hauler and not tent. My family, like, I come from a fire family, so like my dad and my grandpa were both firefighters and chiefs, and like so we always did like outdoor like rugged stuff, and my parents were like decently well off to where we could afford stuff like that. So I was very grateful, and I still am, for those opportunities because we really had a lot of fun as a family, and I grew up appreciating all of those things. So we're excited to share that with Autumn as well. And Aaron didn't really have those things when he was growing up, so for him this is like incredibly exciting as well. So, and he's really close with my family, like my family loves him and he to them, and it's really nice. So we come from a family of a lot of love. We have a really great relationship where we obviously have our issues like everybody else does. We are a very transparent, down-to-earth family. I tend to be, and you guys will find this on my channel, like I am a very honest, like transparent person by nature, but I think too, like working in the field that I work in, like I'm a therapist and I work with a lot of really difficult people. So for me, honesty tends to be like my style, and I'm pretty transparent, and I think that that helps me be successful at my job, so it kind of carries over into my personal life. I'll overshare with you guys sometimes. I will tell you guys things that I like, I don't know, maybe other people wouldn't. Some people tend to be a little more private, guarded, but like I said, like we're a normal couple, we're a normal family, like we have our issues just like everybody else. Especially with this whole like coronavirus going on right now, a lot of families are struggling, and we are no different. Like I said, Aaron got his company, just like there wasn't a need for all of the employees anymore, and they laid him off, so that sucked. And I was really unhappy at my job, so we've gone through a really rough patch and we're starting to come out of it. So I felt like this was a good time to jump on YouTube and kind of like start doing this, and I'm really excited. So that's a little bit about me. If you guys want to know anything else, please ask. Follow me on Instagram. Exactly what my handle is just off the top of my head. XX Ashley underscore Dawn 66XX. So what I'm gonna do is make it really easy on you guys and just put it in my description box below. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like, turn on the ring thingy. Yeah, I don't know, all those things that other YouTubers say at the end of their videos and more. Again, I have social media, just mostly Instagram. Instagram and Pinterest are like the two apps that I use the most. I talked about kind of us and like, you know, the kind of dynamics and what builds up our family, like the foundation of our family. I am a first-time mom, so neither myself or Aaron have any other kids. So it's just Autumn. She is 9 months old. She is very, very loved by everybody in our family and especially by us. We both wanted kids forever and we're not with the right people in the past, so we really treasure her and our relationship. My parenting style, I'm still figuring out because I'm a first-time mom and she's 9 months old, but I tend to be pretty like, I feel like I'm pretty well balanced with her as a mom, just so you guys kind of know my style. Like, I do, you know, tell her no, and like we kind of childproof and like keep things away from her, but at the same time, like if she goes towards, you know, the outlet and there's the protective covers in there and she's trying to mess with it, I always like, no, move her back. And I don't know, like I would almost still say I'm balanced when it comes to like worrying about stuff. Like I know a lot of first-time moms get really anxious and scared and like want to protect them from everything. I haven't really been like that. I tend to be pretty like chill and relaxed with her, which I was surprised. I thought I was going to be a lot different, but for some reason I'm very like chill with Autumn. Like if she falls on her butt or she like hits her head on something or she's, you know, she hurts herself, I'm like, it's okay. Like I try not to do the like you're okay because I don't want to like tell her how she feels, but I do the whole like it's okay and like pick her back up, and like once she gets up I'll like clap for her and like yay, good job baby, and like we really uplift her when she does something good. We acknowledge that and we clap and cheer and she gets excited and starts clapping too. So I'm very like relaxed with her. I will admit she has the attitude of a lifetime. Like seriously, she's so sassy, it's unreal. Oh god, like I just had flashbacks of like all these tantrums she's had recently. She's wild. Like she will like throw books at me and like you know, they start to like shake. She gets really frustrated, but I do redirect her, redirect, which is helpful because I am a social worker. So when I redirect people at work, it can be very similar because a lot of my patients can be kind of childlike sometimes in their behaviors and stuff. So it's a lot of redirection. I do find myself getting super irritated with like her attitudes and her tantrums, so that's something I will have to adjust to. But like I said, typically my style as a mom is pretty chill, laid back. You guys will see that in the videos as I continue to post them. And you guys will kind of see me grow as a parent, and I'll see myself, and I'm excited for YouTube because I'm excited for my channel because it's going to be kind of like a looking back thing for me to be able to look back and say, oh my god, look at when I first started, and you know, look at now, and watching Autumn grow and watching myself grow and my family grow. So it's gonna be really cool, and I'm excited, and I'm excited for you guys to join me on this journey. If you guys have a channel or you guys, you know, have questions or whatever, comment them below. I'm gonna go try to see if my baby's awake yet because it's been like 2.5 hours, and that's highly concerning for a child that doesn't sleep. So I'm gonna go check on her and go get some stuff done around the house before we go out to my grandma's house tonight and celebrate my grandpa's birthday. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.